Okay, here's a look at the market for Friday, Feb the 26th, 2010. And at E-mini Day Trader, we always like to look at our market profiles. So this is the profile and volume profile from today. This is the one from yesterday. And the one in the red square here is the one from the overnight session. So we had mentioned that the 5 area was a good resistance. And you can see that the market, it did get up to 775 overnight right here. And then during the day it hit, I think, 650, and that's as much as it could muster up. It did dip down here to about 96, but you can see how strongly it closed right at our barrier there, right at 525. So we've got several areas here. Today's low will be a good support. Our next support down is around 1090. Of course, the 5 area, then the 9, and then 13. So these are really the areas of support and resistance we're looking at going into next week with an upward bias. So that's what we're looking at for next week. Here's our market profiles that are only the regular trading hours. We also like to use them to gain a better perspective of the condition of the market. Here's our software here, and we had 5 trades today. The first trade here was a long trade, worked out very nicely, hit both of our objectives. However, we're not filled on the second objective. It just hit that and backed off, but still we're able to have a profitable trade. We then had a couple of short trades right in this area. The second trade that we had, which was a short trade, it did hit our first objective, but we were not filled. So on this trade we lost 3 ticks on our full position on that trade. The third trade here was break even. Then we got long up in here, which was kind of unfortunate because the market dipped on us, stopped us out, and then had the rally. So it just kind of gave us a bit of a 2-step there. So on the 4th trade today we were actually stopped out. We did get short off of this deceleration, which was our 5th trade of the day, and that was our best trade for the day. We got short up in a little above 4, and we held on to it all the way down to the low here when it hit 99.50. And so it moved 4 3/4 points in our favor, and we took 3 1/4 points out of the final partial on that trade. So all in all, it's, when you get stopped out on a trade, it really digs into that. But and then the half loss on also one of the trades. But pretty volatile movement here, as you can see, because we did have a couple of news announcements when these areas came in here and really moved the market. So just kind of holding our own here today. But we certainly do think that the market has an upward bias, and we'll be looking to have a preference to getting long at those areas I mentioned. With the market more than likely going to hit the 9 and then the 13 area next week. I'll be surprised if it doesn't test those areas. So that's what we really are looking at going into next week. Any questions or comments, please get a hold of us at info@eminidaytrader.com. Always like to hear your questions or comments. So that'll be it for today. Have a good weekend, and we will see you again on Monday.